My dudes, it is finally coming to an end. It's the last episode of KV Mechelen. In the last episode, I said that we was either going to play both legs on screen and then do another episode, finish out the season. Well, I was stupid in thinking that because the Belgium Cup, it's just one match. It's not two legs. Let's end the series today, guys. Let's get into it. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification, and leave a comment down below. Well, we've got a big episode today, guys. We're playing our last two matches with KV Mechelen. Then we're doing kind of a season review. I'm not going to play through the end of the season and get that end of season review, but what we are going to do, we're going to, you know what? I might do that. I may do that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the end of the season review, kind of like how we ended at Daegu FC. I think that's a good plan for what we want to do today. You guys watched that. If you guys watched that, we played through the rest of the season after the last two matches that we played on screen, and then just checked out the end of season review and took a look at the club, what we've done there. That's what we're going to do today. But also, we want to take a look at some players that we sold, players like Banu, players like Miskovic. If there's any other ones, I don't really think there was any big name sales that we've seen done. But yeah, I think that's the plan for today. It should be good. It's a little bit of a bittersweet moment for me, though, because as I have mentioned, I think in the previous episode, this has been my favorite save I've done on FM21 by far. And that even goes with me doing a save at my own club at Derby County. So, yeah, it's definitely a weird one to see go, but I think we've stretched it as much as we can. Football Manager 22 has officially been out for a couple of days. I even postponed the Journeyman release until, what day was it? I do this every time we record. Monday the 15th. So, I mean, I've pushed it as much as I can, my dudes. I've really enjoyed this save, and I am going to be sad to see it go. But maybe we find a new club like this that we really enjoy. But so far, KV Mechelen has been my favorite YouTube save. It's just been fun, man. Like, it's been a good ride. But we've brought in some viewers that I never thought we would bring in. And I appreciate you guys watching this series. And hopefully, you guys continue watching the series because we got some more stuff coming out in FM22. It's not going to be with KV Mechelen, but it is going to be a good time. So make sure you guys go check out that other stuff when it starts to release. Enough sentimental crap. I'm done with it. We're ready. We're ready to get it underway. We're going to add another Belgium Cup to our trophy cabinet. We're going up against Dender today. It's a sold-out stadium. I thought we could see it from there. I can't go back. I'm sorry. It said that it was sold out. So, good news there. But we've got our side. We got Cook and goal, back four, Fontana, Anderson, Van Erden, and Dacey. Have midfield of Recalde, Gassan, Courage. Right-hand side, Balati. Left-hand side, Richter. Up top, Molina. And we need to go... do we go positive? I think we go positive, my dudes. I kind of like that idea. Let's get into this match. Let's get a cup win. Let's go. We didn't discuss what we done in between episodes, did we? I was on that screen. You guys seen the results. I just totally forgot to discuss them. We're going to pump the fist. Hey, win this trophy for you. Hey. They didn't really respond to that, did they? Nobody's motivated. It's all Recalde's motivated. He was a little bit aggressive before. He's motivated now. But it did say it was a sellout. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty good. I'm glad to see it. Glad to see it. Our form, it's been pretty mixed, hasn't it? It really has. Now, two of those losses came against Arsenal. One of them was against Genk. We should have won that match. But ultimately, we did not. Let's go, my dudes. I think, since we got a lot to cover today, we are just going to go on key highlights. I know that is a bit probably not what you guys want to hear, but it is ultimately what I'm deciding on doing. First 15 down, nothing to note. We're not getting any attack going. Apologize. Got a little bit choked there. We got a free kick here. Richter sending this into the box. Anderson thought he was going to get a goal for us in the last episode. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Let's get it going, though. I mean, we're dominating right now. Looking at the match stats, 8 shots. I wish our possession was a little bit higher. We got 3 on target. They haven't even got a shot off. Come on, my dudes. Let's get one here. Get it going. Richter from a corner. I mean, we're not getting anything from open play. It's all been set piece highlights, which typically I'm okay with Anderson being in the lineup. Maybe we get one here. Do we get our first of the day? Nope, don't. Sorry. Sorry about that one. We're about to go into halftime, though, 0-0. I'm a little bit disappointed inside. A little bit disappointed. I'm far from pleased, actually. That's what we're going to say, because we are. We're far from pleased. We want to get a win here. We're not on great form, guys. We've lost, what was it, 3 of our last 5? I believe so. It's our first highlight for Dender here. Our defense hasn't been really tested today, so they've done a good job there. We get the ball back. Big Rick with it. Come on, baby. Gets the ball taken away from him for another set piece. We're going out for a corner this time, and it's going to be Richter to take it. Hey, find your boy Anderson. I mean, you can't call. Somebody found him. I don't know what happened there. Corner kick up coming again. If you don't succeed the first try again. Let's go, my dudes. Didn't work. Recalde's going to chase this one down. Hangs on to it. What's he decide to do with it? I mean, a little bit aggressive. A little bit aggressive from the Dender side there. We're not looking too good. I mean, we are, but we're just not scoring. We're creating opportunities. We're just not finding the back of the net. Molina gets on this. Finds Anderson. 8th of the season for him. Molina's on the assist. 1-0. If you would have told me that it would have came from a open play, I would not have believed that Anderson would be the person who has scored a goal for us, but we'll certainly take it, my dudes. Good stuff. Glad to see it. Molina picking it out. Nobody closes him down, and it's wide open. Beats the goalkeeper for that 1-0 lead. Let's go, my dudes. We're getting close. We're getting close to being holding up a trophy at the end of it. We're going to drop some praise on the boys. They've played good today. It didn't work. I thought it might. I thought it really might have, but it didn't. What do we do? I'm kind of getting tired of Bellotti. He's apprehensive. I don't want apprehensiveness. I just can never get over the apprehensiveness players. So he's going to come off, and Fontana's coming off as well for Mendez. Just go ahead and get the bad mood off the team right now. I don't want that out there. You can go sit down on the bench. We're going to bring in some guys that are ready to go. And apparently now Hedden is nervous. Good stuff, guys. Gasson plays this to Recalde. Mendez working it into Hedden, and he finds it to make it 2-0, 9th of the season for him. Mendez is on the assist. Go. Let's go. Hey, we got knocked out of all the international competitions this year. I thought we could eventually have won one of them. I think we could eventually have won the Europa League if the save would have continued. Would we have ever won the Champions League? I don't really know with how our transfer policy is. But since we got knocked out of both of those this season, it's pretty important to me that we win the league and the Belgium Cup to end on a good note. Gasson's a little bit tired, so we're going to go ahead and make a change. Hall can come in as our final substitution. And let's get it on, my dudes. We don't have much left in this match. 4 minutes of added time. And we're going to be seeing that red and yellow rain down from the sky, the confetti. Here we go. The guys all walking up slowly. Me back there with the lovely red suit on. Stylish, you know. That's what I like to be. They're walking up slowly. And there we are. Holding it up for what? The 3rd time this save or the 4th? Is it the 3rd or 4th? I believe it's the 3rd. I could be wrong on that. And there it is. The red and yellow rains down from the skies. And that's a good victory for us, my dudes. Let's get into the post-match. We've seen the cartwheel enough. We know who's going to hit it. It's going to be Cook. Anybody want to take bets? It's going to be Cook. Hey, Cook. Told you. Let's get into the locker room. Outstretched arms. Congratulations. That was a good win. Another Belgium Cup added to the cabinet. Let's go, my dudes. And now that we've done that, let us take a look. Yeah, I know you're disappointed in the most. I'm disappointed in myself, too, on set pieces. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so I believe they had 1-1 since we had got here, right? Does that not went into effect yet? It doesn't seem like it's went into effect yet. I don't think it has. I think we've won 3 of these guys. We'll come back in a day and see. Go here. Yep. Hey, we're in the Belgium Hall of Fame, baby. Let's go. Well, this is sad. Says I have no sign that I'm leaving yet. Well, I don't plan on leaving per se, but I won't be here as much. 3 times in 4 years, so we have won it 3 times. It just hasn't counted it yet. Good stuff there. We're going to be back with us either winning the league, us losing the league, or me messing up completely and forgetting to play the match. We'll see how it goes. Well, we got the notification saying, hey, we're one match away from clinching the title. Potentially. That's a key word in there, potentially. We could be recording this bit and win the match and still not win the league yet. So it is important to note that. I do want to make a change because somebody is not getting the playing time that they want. And I actually like this kid. Fa'ara is coming in on the left-hand side in this match. I am playing Fabi up top today. He's looked really good of late. We're dropping Molina back into the midfield. Molina can do that. Molina is, as long as he's in the center of the pitch, he's happy. So taking a look at him, as you can see, I mean, he's pretty good at that as well. So we're good with that. We're going to roll with that. We got Cook and goal back for Fontana, Van Erden, Norman Williamson, and Dacey. Midfield of Ricalde, Molina, Hart. Right-hand side, Bellotti. Left-hand side, Fa'ara. Up top, Fabi. Let's go, my dudes. Let's get out here, clinch the league, and end the save on a good note. I am really disappointed to see this save go, though. It's been fun. It's been a really fun save, and I think the transfer restrictions that we imposed is what made it as fun as it has been. And just in case you guys didn't see it in the first match, we are playing just on key highlights because, well, we've got a lot of stuff to cover. We got an end-of-season review. We want to take a look at the players that we've sold. What did they go on and do in their career? Did Banu become world-class like we thought he would? Did he make another move? I don't know. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Let's get into this match. Hart takes control of the ball, plays it over to Ricalde. Ricalde back in possession. He's got Fontana, who has space to do something. They're not really closing down on him too well. Molina bounces it off a defender. Fontana back in possession. I wish he would have hit a cross in early. Hart takes a shot, puts us ahead for only his second. Okay, I mean, I know Hart's not a goal scorer for us, but I would have expected him to score more than 2. I think, by the way, Hart was going to be the next guy that left the club for big money. I think he was going to be the next 30 mil plus player. There was a couple offers that came in around that 35 mark for him with the added on fees and everything like that. So I do believe he would have been the next player to leave the club if the save would have continued on for another 2 seasons, but not unfortunately. We're going to drop some encouragement on the guys. They're looking good. Didn't help. I just done it out of habit. You guys know that I click encouragement just when it's kind of one of these matches right here where there's not a whole lot really going on. Like, hey, I want to do something. Let's drop some encouragement. It didn't work out for us. We're getting close to the end of the first half. It looks like this may be not our highlight. I thought we might have had an opportunity to win it back there, but we don't. Do we get it back at some point? I mean, it would be nice. Hey, let's win this match and potentially win the league today. That would be ideal. This is the 3rd episode I've recorded today. I usually only record 2. I got to do some rendering. I'm ready to see it out. Like I think that's the thing. Like, I'm ready to see how this save ends. Obviously, we don't get the closure of it like we really wanted to, but Fabi, he tried for it, didn't he? All right, it's about to be halftime. We haven't allowed a shot, so we're looking good defensively. I mean, I'm happy with the performance we got out there so far. Really happy with it. I mean, 11 shots, 5 on target, an XG of 1.4. Good stuff. Pump the fist. Hey, you're capable of better. We don't want to let them know that they're doing good out there. We don't want to do that because I want you guys to keep on fighting. Club Brugge just now finally gets their first shot in the match. Second half. Come on, guys. Y'all making it a little bit easy on us. I mean, we're making it hard on ourselves by not scoring, but we'll take it. I think we're taking out Fontana first. I would like to get him off. He's on a card. Let's go ahead and bring Mendez in. And is there anybody else that we would like to bring in at this point? I'm looking. We're going to bring Richter on as well. Fa'ara's not having a good match. Only putting out a 6.2. Go ahead and make that change. One of the final changes will probably be Molina coming out or Dacey coming out now that I'm looking at it. I like Dacey, but here lately he's been a little bit on the moody side, hasn't he? Richter taking it from a free kick. Fabi creates a really good opportunity, earns herself a free kick, not a free kick, a corner. Jesus Christ, Brack, learn the game. Here we go. Bellotti's taking it. He's got, I'm guessing that's That was odd. I'm not. We're going to leave that one alone. Something happened there that looked odd to me. Okay, we've got to make a final change here. Ricaldi and Molina's both tired. Molina's coming out. Ferguson. Courage did pick up a little bit of a knock. That's why he's not on the bench today, but he should be fine for the end of the season. He'll get some playing time, that's for sure, especially if we win the league here. If we win the league here, a lot of these guys will be getting playing time later on. And guys, there we go. We clinched the league today. The results fell our way. Granted, we didn't do what we wanted to on the international level this year. We wanted to get out of the Champions League group stage, but we didn't. But you know what we did do? We bounced back with a Belgium Cup win and the league. Hey, it doesn't get, I mean, guys, come on. This is a good season for us. There we are. Hold it up, baby. Celebrate. Let that red and yellow ring down for the second time today. It's been a good day. KV Mechelen. The last time we see this right here. That's a tough one. Whoop, turned the wrong way. Good old KV Mechelen. I like this team. This is a good team. You guys, I am. I'm actually sad this save is ending. I haven't been sad. Like, I think I was sad when the Journeyman ended just because, like, that's my kind of saves. But I haven't really never been sad like when a save is ended. Not happy that this one's ending, really. I've got some matches to play. We've got, how many more? We've got 2 more matches to play. We're going to bounce back with an end-of-season review. That way we can take a look at the team, see what we've done this year. I think we do need to have a send-off for this season. And then we're going to take a look at some players. We do the double. Go ahead and get out of all this stuff. There we go. Good night. Okay, so what we are going to take a look at, so what I want to do is we want to look at the players that have left the club. So I think Valentina, we take a look at Valentina, how he's went on at Stuttgart. He never made it for us, but Luvungu brought in a lot of money. Let's see how he's looking at Shanghai. We'll take a look at those 2 players. Then out of this group of players, we sold Miskovic. Definitely we want to look at Miskovic. I'm kind of interested to see how Mabangaloo went. But Miskovic and Banu on this one for sure. Maybe Mabangaloo. I'm not 100% sure on that. He was never really a vital point of the club, but I did like him. And then we want to take a look at, I think we would take a look at Vandelberg. He's made another move since we sold him. There was one player that I wanted to see, okay, where it was this guy, Andy Koshi. Man, talk about, we signed him, and then he went there for free. This was the guy, if you guys remember, I talked about we signed a player for a decent chunk of money, and we wasn't able to sell him. It was that guy. It was definitely that guy. That was the, yeah. Forgot what his name was. It was Andy Koshi, my dude. I liked him. He was a good player for us. Well, the season is over, my dudes, and we done the double. It was a successful season, I think you could say. We just didn't achieve our goals on the international level that we had set for ourselves. We did what the club wanted us to, but unfortunately not what we wanted to do. We also played a very rotated side in our last 2 matches. We lost the first match. Can't remember the exact score. Drew the second match. But we're not here for that. Let's take a look at signings of the season, or the arrivals of the season. Let's take a look at this. Who we brought into the club is what I'm trying to say. Bellotti, a 7.08 average rating, a B for him. Lukaku, I knew they wasn't going to like this one. We spent some money on him, and we paid a little bit too much more money for him for his salary, but I ultimately liked him. I thought he was a good player for us. Did we pay too much money for him? Yeah, we did. But he done a really good job for us. Babby, B-, Fontana, an A. They like that side. They like that one a lot. Milenkovic, B+ on that one. For Ara, a D. They did not like that one at all, did they? And Sinev, a B- for that. But, yep, there we go. Those are the new guys. We didn't bring in a ton this offseason. We knew we wasn't going to. How we lined up, not how we lined up. I seen that up there. Financially, we went up a little bit in sponsorship. Broadcast went down a little bit. Corporate hospitality went up just a bit. Competition prize money skyrocketed this year, and match day stayed around the same. Esahal, Molina, Richter, Fabi, and Hart all being top selling kits. How we lined up. This is ain't this the one that saves like the lineup's broken? I feel like it is. I mean, that's a weird one, isn't it? Just going to skip over that one because I don't agree with it. Signing of the season or player of the season. Really shocked on that one. Jordan Hedden was the fans player of the season. Anderson was young player of the season. Okay. Bellotti was, I'm just a little bit confused how he was the fans player of the season, but he wasn't the young player. Can he not win both awards? Signing of the season was Bellotti. Goal of the season was Bellotti. Top goal scorer, Molina with 17. Most assists, Hall with 11. Most man of the matches was Jordan Hedden. Had 6. Highest average rating was Jordan Hedden. Most passes completed per 90 minutes was Gasson. And we broke a record, spending the most money we ever sent on a player for Fabi. I also won the Belgium the manager awards. Cook won the goalkeeper stuff, and Anderson won. I'm confused by how this works because there's 2 awards for one thing, it seems like. I don't know how that works. And there we go. That's it, baby. It's over. It's over. The end of season review. So taking a look at our best overall 11, we want to look at that. This is what it is. This is what's the one that's broken, isn't it? I'm really shocked Harriman's is still in the lineup. I really am. That's a bit crazy to me, but we're not focusing on that because I do believe that is broken. We want to take a look at former transfers, people that we sold, the ones that we let go, the ones that we didn't really want to let go, but we did. We're going to go back a couple of years. I think we start here, don't we? Because there wasn't much here, was there? Like, this was all people that we didn't really use, right? I can't believe we brought Pierre Song in the first season and he never really made it into the side, did he? So who was our first signing? Farallo was even in that group. Wow. Hall, Gasson, Rob Hart, Anderson. This is a damn good signing class right here. I don't remember this guy. I do remember that guy. I remember him now. Lescoy, I remember him. Kalen Knock, Jordy. Wow. Banu. Spent a whopping amount of money on him. Yeah, I do remember some of these guys now. Don't remember you. Do not remember that guy at all. Junior, Issa, Frollo came in for free. Wow. So there is some players there. Obviously, this was before us, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Some of that was actually us. We're not going to take a look at that. Let's look at the players that we brought in and the ones that we sold. So this one right here, as I mentioned, there's not really many people on here that we're just super interested in taking a look at. So we're not going to look at those guys. This one right here is where the class starts to get a little bit interesting, in my opinion. Jordy Vandelberg played for us for a couple of seasons, done a really good job. We sold him to Standard. We didn't sell him to Standard. We sold him to Braga, and they sold him to Standard, it looks like. So we sold him for 4.2 mil. Played there for, what? He didn't really play much for. And then they immediately turned around and sold him to Standard for 1.6. So his time definitely went down the hill after he left us, didn't it? I liked Vandelberg. He was a really good player for us. We just had a lot of center backs and his contract was expiring. That's why I ended up leaving the club. So that's the first guy we wanted to discuss. Now this is the this is the big names right here, my dudes. We got Miskovic, who we sold to Monaco for 50 mil. Still playing at Monaco. Damn. Fractured his lower leg. Poor guy. He's got 21 caps for Bosnia at the age of 20. Killing it out there. He's played there for 2 seasons and he's killed it there as well. I mean, goodness gracious. Killing it out there in France, isn't he? I really like this kid, and the cool thing was Monaco offered us a job shortly after they purchased him, so that would have been pretty cool to follow him along. I wanted to take a look at Mabangaloo to see if he's still there. He is. He's wanted by a couple clubs at Schalke, wanted by one club. Where are they at? They're back in the Bundesliga. He's not looking terrible, but he's not looking great. He is playing for him. Cool stuff there with him. One of my favorite players, probably honestly my favorite player, Banu, still at Atalanta. He got good, didn't he? Wow. I wish we still had him on the team. God, he was a good one too, wasn't he? I really liked Banu. Banu was, like I mentioned, Banu is probably my favorite player of this save. We want to take a look at Sandy Walsh. I almost called him Randy Walsh. Playing at Standard. We didn't sell him to Standard, did we? We did. We sold him to Standard. Didn't play in there. Didn't play a lot. But we did sell him. I'm confused because he's still there. I guess he's just not playing. Yeah, I mean, they purchased him for big money and never used him. That's a bit wild. Rob Schuffs went to Partisan for a free. I liked Rob. I really did. I thought he was a great player for us. He's been there, still playing good for him. Good player. Really good player. I liked him a lot. Is there anybody else? I mean, there is a couple people, but they didn't really have a ton of time. We want to look at Lavungalu playing in China. He's developed into a good player. I would have liked to seen him stay with the club a little bit longer, but he wanted to leave. His contract was expiring and didn't want to re-sign with us, so we ultimately had to sell him for a little bit cheaper than what I wanted to. Valentina playing at Stuttgart for 25 mil. He looks about exactly the same as what he was. I mean, he's playing a lot. He's playing a lot for him. And he's not doing bad either. So a lot of the guys, they have really came through. I mean, like, that's awesome to me. Like, I cannot wait for when we play the new save that's happening in the Netherlands. Like, I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, I could see that save being throughout the entirety of FM22. It's going to come out after the beta, that I'm done with my beta save. So the beta save is going to be 3 seasons. We're, I think, maybe like 2 3 quarters done with the second season. Or we're 3/4 of the way done with our second season. So there will be one more season after the one we're at right now at Crystal Palace. And then we're going off to the Netherlands to do the same thing there, but in a lower tier. It should be a really good time. If you guys have enjoyed this save, be sure to check that one out at least. You may not be as interested in the Journeyman because really totally two different types of saves where we bounce around club to club, all that stuff. But if you enjoy that, hey, check that one out too. I mean, a lot of you guys actually subscribe to the channel because of KV Mechelen. I hope you stay around for me though. I mean, I think we're going to have some good times. I really do. Like, this is, I think we found our niche here with this homegrown stuff. I really like it. Homegrown and journeymans. That's what we're going to be known for, baby. I love it. Okay, so let us take a look. I don't know if this is actually updated or not. It probably hasn't, has it? It has. Okay, so we've won the league 8 times, and we ourselves have won it 3 times. The Cup, the Belgium Cup, we won it 3 times as well. So that's all we won. I mean, it would have been really nice to add another international trophy to the cabinet, but we don't. Unfortunately, we don't. It is what it is, my dudes, but to save, I always hate ending these things. I really do. Like, I don't know how to end them. Like, it's just, yeah, it is what it is, my dudes. But as I mentioned, okay, so we got some new stuff coming out. Okay, if you're still here around right now, Journeyman. My favorite kind of save. I love the Journeymans. As much as I love this save, the Journeymans have been what I've done the most on FM 2021, even going back further than that. That's how I actually found my club, Derby County, that I support. It was back before I even watched football, right? I found Derby County, picked them as, or I didn't play. I joined doing kind of a journeyman in England, bouncing around. I hit Derby County and stayed there. Fell in love with the club, and now I'm a big time supporter of them. So it is what I've always, it's what I've always done, right? So we're doing that. We're doing Europe this time. Last time we done around the world, where we went basically around the world and then opened up Europe at the very end. But this time we're starting in Europe. There's Latvia is on the game. Hey, we're going to play in Latvia, guys. I mean, it's going to be fun. But that save is opening up on the 15th. That'll be the first episode of it. And then, as I mentioned, we're going to Breda into the Netherlands, doing the same kind of save that we've done with KV Mechelen. That'll open up after the beta save. Not exactly sure on the date of that, but yeah, make sure to check both those saves out. Stay around for me, my dudes. Be much appreciated. Well, here we are, my dudes. The save is over. KV Mechelen, it is done. I've really enjoyed this save. All the new people that joined us, that subscribe to the channel, that leave comments down below, that was KV Mechelen supporters. I really appreciate you guys. You guys was really awesome. It was awesome learning about your club, the one that you have supported. Like I said, I love that history of the club. It was really cool. It was an interesting save. I didn't think it was going to be my favorite of the season of FM21 by any means. but it certainly was. If you enjoyed this episode, though, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.